So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And there really are few places on earth quite like this, the grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. You can run onto that. Thuram! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Upamecano, Thuram chasing after it. Yamal.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Porro bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tchouaméni goes on a charge down the left. Barcola! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Barcola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pedro Porro. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
What a throw in. Chouameni Kolomwani is onto it in a flash. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he welcomes it in. And through to the goalkeeper. Pedro Porro. Yamal looking to run onto it. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Merino. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He's got full! Goal! Spain! There is the breakthrough! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto numero 19.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Decent progress down the left. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. Camavinga. Nice interception, well timed. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Half an hour played now. Merino. Chance here to counter. Showing good feet. Yamal has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Oh, important interception. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Thuram might just make this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Pedro Porro. Now the finish! Olise. And that has put paid to that. Merino.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's a shapes to shoot! And he's there to belt it away. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
there's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Spain, the happier of the team. Can he put it away? Olise. It's a great ball. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Laporte. Nico Williams. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Pedri. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Colomboani. Now it's Thuram. Barcola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Upamecano. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Spain are still that goal to the good. Barcola. He has found the way through. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Laporte clears. Spain are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Pau Torres deals with that comfortably. Morata being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Williams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow...
Decent hit! And he's heaved it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Merino. That looks a good ball through. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Yamal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that certainly packed a punch. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Colomboani. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And back to the goalkeeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pedro Porro.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 19.
So, time for
Numero
changes
14.
on both sides,
Numero
actually.
6. Numero 11.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Dani Olmo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Upamecano cuts it out. Nice ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fofana. Now it's Mbappe. Kubasi.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Zaragoza.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that's well seen too. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. The end of the game. Reflections?
Spain really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. We are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. France do have a chance to counter here. Thuram. Thuram's cross. Now it's Pedri. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Aymeric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And the flag has stayed down. Mbappe! Great ball if he can hit one! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? Camavinga.
That's good defensive concentration.
And here's Colomwani! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pau Torres. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Pedri. Williams. Spain have reclaimed it. Camavinga. Yep. Oh, he's really drilled it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mikel Merino looking to run onto it. Pedro Porro. Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nico Williams gets into some space. Mbappe. Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Olise. Oh, nice touch.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half an hour played now. Camavinga. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's picked his way through. Merino. Thuram. He is through here. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Olise. Mbappe. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And that's been decent hit! And he's following up!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Morata. Nico Williams. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That'll be a throw. Played into space out wide. Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame that's when the quality ended.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Tchouaméni with the clearance. Pedro Porro. Little pass back. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Spain worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Saliba calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Merino. Pedro Porro. There will be a throw-in.
Spain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Almost an hour gone. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's gone for a throw-in. Aim forwards. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas...
Oh, he's been caught. Pedri! It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Spain have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And smartly reclaimed. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, super find. Shot a goal! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Camavinga. Oh, what a ball he's in here! So much time and space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Could move up a gear here. And that is out of play. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good-looking ball. Olise is herring after that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Tchouaméni. Olise. Here's Tchouaméni. That's a lovely, neat pass. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He's got away. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 6.
France on the spot for parity.
Numero 11. Numero 3. Lasciano il campo.
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper, he read it but succumbed to the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Colomwani! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Kubasi. Pedro Porro.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
We
recupero.
are into stoppage time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Little works his way through. Gets his pass away. Can he get onto this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And This, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, that just... And already we're underway here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
France with the corner, they're first. Played back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubasi with the slide tackle there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to belt it away. Camavinga, and he welcomes it in, and here's Mbappe, and that is expertly dealt with. Nico Williams, and that's been intercepted. Thuram, now it's Thuram. Thuram! Goal, France!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that has been cleared.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Williams. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Saliba gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared. Mbappe. Chouameni. Kubasi. Merino. Thuram. Thuram gets flagged offside. And through to the goalkeeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri. The message is clear, none shall pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's very neat. Could be danger here. That's headed upfield. Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Big chance! One-on-one! Colomwani!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Merino. Elise. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Williams. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Spain.
Williams! Goal! Spain are all square.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a sharp pass.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is a shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France go into the lead. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that is asking. Can he put it away? They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already some...
It's a quick one. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Elise. Chouameni. Pedri. Morata is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Chouameni. And here's Colomwani. He's a big chance! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pau Kubasi
Does not look at all happy, does he?
Well, there's only one reason you can think of. I suppose it's something that can happen to anyone, and he looks miserable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Pedro Porro. Merino.
And here's the chance to counter.
Hernandez cuts it out. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Nico Williams. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nico Williams has a look. He's had a hit!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Camavinga. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And that could set him on his way. Picked out brilliantly. Great hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero
France
19.
have their second
Numero
corner
11.
now.
Numero 6. Numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 9, il numero 21, il numero 16. Cambio di giocatori.
Fofana goes short. Fofana. That is lovely.
France probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Magnon.
Il quarto
Time
uomo
added
indica
on
4
4
minuti di
minutes.
recupero.
Zaire Emery. Barcola. Pedri powering forward here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zaragoza providing an outlet on that flank. That's going to go a long way. Stood up well to him there. Spread neatly. Climbs up big! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.